Hi, everyone. We're here at NOSH Live Winter 2019, rounding out the day in Santa Monica. We just finished our pitch slam, and we're here with this year's winner, Sherry Ladick. She is the founder of No Brainer, which just launched this product, MaxMallow. Hi, Sherry.
Hi.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Very exciting.
Tell us what's going on with these marshmallows.
Well, now that we won, we're going to be rolled out in 500 Whole Foods. No, just kidding. No, it's a special brand. It really is. It's an extension of No Brainer. And from the beginning, we've been wanting to make a collagen marshmallow, and we finally nailed the recipe. It's really hard with these sweeteners, but it's a way for people to cut sugar and reduce calories in people's diets, young and old. I'm very concerned right now. I have MS. And I feel like MS is very close to diabetic, that your sugar levels sort of, influence your symptoms and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. So by eliminating that, I think it's just a really important product to have on shelf.
Yeah, and we see a lot of these low sugar, no added sugar call-outs now. How did you make sure that this product would win on taste?
I have Mish, our partner at No Brainer. We had actually hired her to help us R&D it because she's just magnificent in the kitchen. And we all as a team discussed. We knew mint chip, like for me, that was my favorite. It's funny, and it's my favorite now, but I'm the one who said, I think we need a mint chip. She developed the golden milk. We have a burnt caramel flavor with some of our creamers and a vanilla. So actually the flavor profile we have right now with the new powders that came out, it actually influenced what we did with Max, because we believe Max is not only a snack-worthy marshmallow for baking or for any time of day. You put it in your no-brainer beverage in the morning and you're good to go. Mm-hmm. And it's just great.
How did you get from those beverage mixes and creamers to marshmallows?
To marshmallows.
I love marshmallows.
Well, you know what? I think the coffee condiment category is a lot bigger than we all think. And I think people are putting a lot of things in their coffee. And, like a vegan or a vegetarian, I know, how could they ever have collagen? But I think people that are loosely identified with some diets, they can certainly put Max in their cup of coffee in the morning, and then they're getting that valuable nutrition that they are not getting because they have eliminated so much from their diet. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And your flavors are really unique as well. Tell us how you came up with some of the flavors that we see. I know you said mint chip is your favorite.
Yeah, mint chip's my favorite. As I said, we have these powders that we just came out with, No Brainer collagen powders. And those flavors are really doing well in the marketplace. And we thought we are going to, the burnt caramel, we continue with that flavor. We have a golden milk. We have vanilla. For athletes, we have a vanilla marshmallow with caffeine. So now we have a before and sort of after workout solution. And I was visiting friends in Aspen, and their son was going on a 13-mile run. That's what they do in Aspen, up a mountain. And he said, if you could just put caffeine in there. He actually used Max to fuel his whole run. And so I went home, and I told Mish, we got to put caffeine in it. And so I'm going to send him actually a bag when we get home because of him. I mean, a lot of the inspiration. We listen to consumers. We listen to people trying it. I feel like it's happened overnight, but it hasn't. We did a lot of R&D. We did a lot of group testing. We did a lot of due diligence behind this product.
What are your thoughts on this idea of indulgence married with wellness and function, and where is that going for you?
Well, as somebody with MS, I feel like, and I was such a starch, raw foodist with raw foodist with Two Moms in the Raw, and I was really, I didn't go outside the boundaries ever. So I think my husband and I learned that it's okay to kind of go outside of your boundaries. And so we were in this creamer category, and everyone's like, but you're a creamer company, you're a creamer. No, we're a coffee condiment company. But moreover, we are a ketogenic powerhouse. So I felt that living in this space is really important because people are replacing one sugar with another sugar. They're replacing one grain with another grain. They're really not eliminating the certain things that cause inflammation. We have literally done that, and we've created a deliciously indulgent treat that people can eat. My husband was at Sprouts walking around, and this little girl was asking for candy and wanted some marshmallows. And the mommy's like, we can't have sugar, sweetheart, but she can have Max. She could certainly have Max. And the truth is, 1 or 2 mallows, they do the trick. Mm-hmm. It's 90 calories a bag, 15 calories per serving. Does a trick. It does.
That's great.
Yeah.
How are you thinking about the more mainstream consumer?
I think that's a great question because, I've always been in the natural, that's how I started, out of my health, and I've always been, but, all these retailers like Walmart and even Sprouts that kind of goes on both sides, and Safeway and Kroger's. They have the Atkins consumer. I mentioned that on the stage. I feel like we will, not only are we bringing fun and function into the candy, we are going to sort of change the game in that Atkins consumer who's looking for protein and fat, and they don't have to have all those other things. If you read you can't even understand half the ingredients. So.
Yeah, and one of the things Gail mentioned on stage, when she was talking about your packaging, is that it really tells the story in a very clear and also fun way.
Yes. Tell
Tell us a little bit about the call-outs and the idea behind Max
so
as a
I
character.
work very closely with Lisa Simpson. She's the best designer on the planet, and she's actually another part of No Brainer. So we get the best people, and then we give them a piece of the company, and then they work with us. So Lisa and I work very, very closely at designing Max and creating a personality. So each flavor has a different personality of Max, and in the back is my story and of our call outs. And it was very important for me to make sure we were at zero net carbs, and because we wanted to be diabetic friendly, wanted to be paleo and keto and dairy free, and we're also gluten free. But I didn't think of putting that on because we're naturally gluten free, but we might have to do that. So it was very deliberate. But like Lisa said, she said she's never helped create a brand, or we have No Brainer, but create a design that manifested so easily. She said this works, and because of kind of the product we created and the extension from there.
Mm-hmm. That's really exciting. So where does it go from here? Are you thinking of more flavors, more marshmallow sizes?
So we're working. Actually, I think first of all, we're going to get into a lot of stores, so you guys are going to find us everywhere. And you can buy it right now online at No Brainer. We're going to be on Amazon in a couple of weeks. And we'll be in major retailers very, very soon. We're going to have a vegan marshmallow, so a vegan Max. And Misha's created a great sort of a s'mores, but a keto-friendly paleo s'mores. And so we have a couple of treats that we're going to be building out as we build this brand within a brand.
Awesome. And do you find that people who try the product are then telling friends about it, tagging them, spreading through word of mouth?
Great question, because I said this on the stage, and it's not false. We are getting reorders. We just released this a month and a half ago. We've gotten 3 reorders from one retailer, 4 reorders from another. Online, they're reordering. To me, you can get on shelf. It's kind of easy to get on shelf. How do you get off shelf? Max is getting off shelf. It is just happening because it's such a great product.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it seems like it's probably just something that creates conversation, right? Whether you're keto or looking for low sugar or not.
And everybody needs low sugar. We do. I mean, it's really the key to our health, and I feel like we've nailed it with this product. I mean, we're really proud of our creamers and our powders, and but to be in this little confection place, because I like a sweet once in a while and haven't been able to enjoy one, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we're and we have a solid team to make it happen. Yeah.
That's super exciting. Well, really excited to see what you guys do next.
Thank you so much, and thanks to NOSH. You guys have been so supportive.
Oh, a pleasure. I hope that you've found some other exciting brands while you were here. Any highlights other than winning the Pitch Slam?
The highlights from winning this Pitch Slam, well, having Whole Foods right as one of the judges. I'm hoping he takes a liking to Max, and meeting other compelling brands. We're going to do a bunch of giveaways with some like-minded companies, meeting some leaders in the industry. I didn't realize NOSH attracted such amazing speakers. I learned a lot. I've been in this industry almost 20 years, and some of these speakers really confirmed things or changed my mind about things, and very impressed. High caliber. Every event, breakout session, it was 5-star.
Oh, great. I'm glad to hear that you learned a lot, and hopefully we're able to connect with a lot of people. And thanks for being here, and congrats on winning the Pitch Slam.
My pleasure, and thank you.
Of course, very excited for you.
All right.
Thank you so much for joining us here at the live stream studio at NOSH Live Winter 2019 in Santa Monica. And thank you to our sponsors for the live stream, Snack Futures and Factory LLC.